Hello and welcome to Great Hang, the greatest hang that's ever hanged. I'm your hang, Tim McLaughlin, coming to you with your other hang, Micah Fox. Hello, Micah.
Hi, Tim.
How are you?
I'm great. We have not been fighting over putting things in the wall.
No, we haven't. I have accomplished the task.
We get along every time there's any home repairs needed to be done. It's what brings us together.
Right. It's because I know what I'm doing, and I'm never being told by my girlfriend who doesn't know how to use power tools how to do anything. So it's nice. It's very nice. But did you know that today's episode is brought to you by Poland Spring?
It is? We got a sponsor?
Yeah, Poland Spring. The only spring that pushes you down instead of up. Because it's Polish.
Oh.
Funny.
That joke was Polish.
Oh, there was a guy in the audience at a beauty bar who was getting his master's degree, and he was Albanian. It took all my power not to tell him what Albanian stands for on our podcast.
That's funny. And how was he Albanian?
No, he was getting his master's degree at Columbia University.
One of the lesser Ivies.
Yeah, and then his friend was getting her doctorate.
From Albania. They must leave their real Albanians in Albania.
I guess so. Anyway, hello everyone and welcome to the show. Good start from us. We need to catch up. This is catching up. So we have been gone and also we moved. This is our second,
This is our first one the second one in the apartment.
Yeah, second moved episode. We've moved out of our apartment into a new apartment.
What do you guys think? People listening to the podcast.
I was waiting for them to respond at their homes.
Yeah.
So we moved. We're here. We went to Rhode Island. My friend Andrew came to town. We got to sit right behind home plate in the at the Yankees game.
I'm laughing because you can hear Toe digging a massive hole for her shit.
Yeah, toes crapping.
We sat right behind home plate.
Yes.
I got to meet what's his face? Aaron Judge.
You did not get to meet Aaron Judge. You were just very close to him.
No, when I went to the bathroom, he was like for some reason in the ladies' room, and he's like, I guess anyone can use any bathroom now. And then I was like, oh, that's funny. And then he was like, so what are you doing later? And I was like, well, actually, I have a boyfriend, but if anything changes, I'll let you know.
Well, that's nice. That's nice that you turned him down. I would have for sure fucked him. He is a massive human being. Hit a walk-off home run in the 9th inning to win the game.
Yeah,
it was cool.
It was inspiring. It inspired me to maybe come back in the next life as a giant athlete.
And we got free peanuts, and they were not salted, which did suck. But the game was fun, and then we went to Rhode Island. We went to beautifully white Newport, Rhode Island. Possibly the whitest place I've ever been.
Oh, well, you want to know, I was expecting it to be the whitest place I've ever been. Uh-huh. But there were some, perhaps visiting, people of color.
Well, I'm not saying, no, listen, the whiteness is a vibe there, though.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not saying that black people aren't allowed, or Native Americans, or the Chinese.
The people who say that white people don't have a culture have never been to Newport, Rhode Island.
Yeah.
There you have a culture. It's sailboats.
Yes.
It's little cobblestone roads.
Yes.
It's tiny little houses with lots of Victorian detail.
And all the houses painted a different weird color.
Weird.
Like different shades of blue next to a red, next to a white. It really made you respect America.
White culture is the word quaint.
That's good. It was quaint. It was nice. I had a nice time. Felt very safe.
Incredibly safe.
Walking around.
There was like a little kid. I took an Uber home because I ate too much and could not move. So I had to end one of my nights early just to moan in pain. And
you need to speak into the mic a little bit more.
Toe, I don't know if we can see her doing this, but good job, Toe. And so I'm going home on this Uber. It's like 10:30 at night, and there's just some like 10-year-old kid riding their bike down the main road.
That is not white culture. I will say that.
It felt children like the 1950s.
Children on their bikes at 10 p.m. is not white culture.
It is in the 50s.
Yeah, it did feel like a sock hop was about to break out at any time in Newport. I had a good time. I thought it was nice. I got sunburned.
Yeah, you did.
I got sunburned.
We went to the beach. We swam in the red algae, the red seaweed.
Yeah, the red seaweed got all over the place. It was gross.
It was gross. I don't think anyone enjoyed the beach but me.
I enjoyed the beach. The water was freezing cold. I asked you if it was cold. You were like, it's cool. And then I got in. It was like the coldest shit I've ever experienced in my life.
I don't know. I think you're kind of a ocean pussy.
Maybe. There have been a lot of shark attacks recently, so I didn't really want to go into the ocean.
Yeah, Richard Dreyfuss was just sitting there looking out to the sea.
Okay. Wow.
What?
It's a good reference.
Is it a good reference?
Yeah. Micah,
Yes.
anything else exciting happened to you this week?
I had my first pass spot at New York Comedy Club.
That's right. Micah got passed at New York Comedy Club, and now she is a performer. She got her first spot. How did it go?
It was very good. It turns out I'm hilarious.
Wow. That's pretty incredible. You were almost late.
I was almost late. Because we moved, so now my timing is all off. And the thing is, I'm never late for anything, but for some reason I was like, I planned on getting there half an hour early, and then as I was walking out the door, I looked down at my phone. I was like, I'm gonna be late.
Yeah.
But I took a car, and it cost me a lot of money, and I am negative dollars for having done that show, but it was still fun to do.
Well, that will happen when you don't check your phone constantly before you're about to leave. That's what I do with my TaskRabbit jobs. I'm never late. Except for today, but I told the guy I was going to be late because TaskRabbit only gave me 30 minutes to get from Crown Heights to Long Island City.
Yeah.
In between jobs. I don't know what TaskRabbit thinks the geography is here in New York, but they only give you, if I'm like, this job's going to take me from 9 to 11, and I'm in Crown Heights, they'll be like, your next job's at 11:30 in Long Island City. Most of us don't have cars.
Maybe they should have given you the rabbit copter.
Oh.
Don't the TaskRabbits take helicopters to their jobs because they're all emergencies?
Wait, what?
They're like furniture building emergencies?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I did save the guy's day today. I built a TV stand and a coffee table and an entire bed so we can go to sleep.
Oh, that's nice. Did you tuck him in too?
No, I didn't tuck him in. His boyfriend said, I'll do that.
Were you like, nighty night, boys?
No, I said, okay, you take care of him. And I handed him his hot bottle of milk. Mm-hmm. And I passed him off to his boyfriend who burped him and put him in bed.
That's sweet.
Yeah, it was cute. And then I installed a window AC unit, and it was a really productive day for me. And I have a sunburn, and it hurts to wear my backpack full of tools all over the city, and my whole body itches really badly.
And you might have a giant thing on your back.
Oh, yeah, I have a giant thing on my back, too.
Tim had me pop something that I'm not sure should have been touched.
Micah.
Yes.
Anything else?
Anything else? I don't know.
Well, we're catching up. We're catching the listeners up. Was there anything else exciting that you did this week?
I don't think so.
All right. Well, then we have to get into it.
Okay.
Oh my God. Do you smell that? It smells like a fire. Oh my God. Is it a hot take?
Damn, Tim.
I think that's the new intro.
What are you going to take? Hot takes.
All right, here we go. Micah is pulling up her hot take that was not ready by the beginning of the show.
It's right here. I don't know why you gotta fucking criticize everything I do.
All my stuff is ready.
I don't know. It sounds like someone doesn't practice what they preach. Am I the asshole?
What?
Am I the asshole?
Someone doesn't practice what they preach.
For calling my brother a...
Doesn't make any sense.
You yelled at me for criticizing the curtain hanging. And now here you are looking for any opportunity to belittle your girlfriend.
Yeah, but we're doing equal amounts of work here. And I also know how to do what you're doing.
I don't know. I don't know if you do.
So go on. Go off, I guess.
Hot take.
All right.
Am I the asshole?
Yes.
Well.
After the curtain hanging incident.
After the curtain. I hope that thing comes crashing down. All right, here we go. Am I the asshole for calling my brother a disgusting, gross man at his daughter's birthday party?
I got to hear more. Because at the moment, I'm leaning towards no.
Okay. And you know what? Most of these Am I the Assholes, they already know they're not the asshole. They're just looking for vindication. Except for the people with the puppet wedding. That was truly wild.
Anyone who vindicated the puppet wedding people should go straight to jail.
I didn't see one comment of people vindicating them.
Good.
My brother, Paul's in quotes, so I think we can assume his name is Paul.
It's probably Peter.
We're not close at all. We have very different worldviews and have incompatible personalities.
He's probably a lefty wacko, and she's probably a right-wing wacko.
I think this is also a guy. They're two brothers.
Oh.
I can tolerate him, but I would never consider him a friend. He's been married to Lisa, also in quotes.
Whoa,
For
Bonet?
Yeah, Lisa Bonet. I'd like a piece of your day.
Wow.
For 1 or 2 years now, and they have a shout out MC Paul Barman, and they have a beautiful daughter together. My girlfriend,
Oh my God.
Amy, and I were invited to celebrate my niece's first birthday. Most of the family was invited, and it would be the first time I would have seen them all together. I only see my family once or twice a year, with a few exceptions. That sounds like 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
All right.
I only see my family a bunch of times a year, with a few exceptions where I see them
other times.
other times, and possibly less.
Yeah. My girlfriend Amy and I were invited to celebrate. Oh, wait. Okay, I already said that paragraph. Amy and I arrived a little earlier than we were supposed to, and instead of waiting in the car, we decided to go in. First of all, rude.
Right.
But it
Wait,
is
rude. What? Wait. So what's
to arrive early to a party.
at your brother's house?
Yeah, it's kind of like maybe yes, maybe no.
I think it's fine. You're allowed to arrive early at family members' houses.
Okay. The first thing I noticed is how calm my brother seemed to be, in contrast to Lisa, who was frantically running up and down. When he saw Amy, he immediately handed Amy's, not the mother, right? He immediately handed the baby over to her and got a beer to sit down and watch TV.
You are not the mother. What if that was one? Why aren't there any Maury's about the moms?
That's true. They could be like a switched at birth situation.
Yeah. We need to switch more babies at birth and start a new Maury trend.
I can't imagining anything more harrowing than having raised a baby that wasn't yours and you didn't know it.
So here, I already have a question about what's going on with this.
Hit me.
So he's framing it as his brother is being a lazy piece of shit, not doing anything.
Yeah.
Hands the baby right off to his girlfriend and grabs a beer. Now, here's what I think possibly could have happened. And he might be framing this a little differently. I think maybe he and his girlfriend walked in and she was like, oh my God, the baby's so cute, and held the baby, and then he got a beer and sat down.
Well, to continue.
All right. That's my thought.
It said Lisa was clearly struggling and he was content with a beer and Netflix. So even if that's okay, even if she did want to see the baby, it doesn't sound like he really should have been sitting down and watching TV anyway.
Sure. But
like,
what
you
was,
then help your wife.
What was she struggling with? Do we know? Was
Yes,
it was it depression?
It said frantically running up and down. I assume, pre-party stuff.
Oh, yeah. But maybe he did all his pre-party stuff and she didn't do it yet.
No, there's no such thing. The two of you do it until it's done.
I don't know. They could have a chores chart.
Yeah, I guess that's possible. That does sound like you too. Like if we were having a party together and you finished your chores and I was still working, it does sound like you to just stop working.
If we were having a party together, I do almost all of the getting the party ready work.
That's what I'm fucking saying.
And you get yourself looking good for the party.
Takes a lot of work.
Okay, go on.
Nobody wants to see me like this.
I do.
I don't want to be rude, and maybe this was a one-time thing, but it bothered me how uninvolved he was. He handed Amy a baby with a full diaper and vomit on its clothes.
This dude's brother is a bad dad.
I mean, yeah, even if you are going to hand the baby off, you'd be like, hold on, let me make it so that it's not a...
Yeah, that's pretty brutal. Okay, all right.
It's not a kitchen disaster. Eventually, Amy, Lisa, and I finished everything. The house was clean, the food was ready, and Lisa looked ready to host a big gathering. We all paid zero attention to Paul.
That's probably good. It sounds like you just wanted to drink beers and watch TV anyway.
Yeah. When my family arrived, I thought everything was going well. I avoided Paul and enjoyed speaking to my family. After we had sat down to eat, Paul approached me, drunk, thanking me for helping Lisa. I did not want to be around him for long and moved out of his way.
Why does he keep calling him Paul? Why doesn't he just say my brother? Like, why come up with a different name when you can just say my brother?
That's a good point. I don't know. Let's write him back. Let's write this anonymous guy back and be like,
I think
hey,
he's an asshole for doing that.
have you ever considered, instead of giving a fake name, just saying my brother? All right. He was very persistent. I was ignoring him, but he started talking about Amy. He said, protect Amy like a real man, or you've got a great woman by your side. And then he writes, you know what? Whatever. Okay, dude, was this your journal or are you actually asking for help? It was slightly odd and mildly uncomfortable, but I was able to brush it away. Amy was trying to sober him up a little bit before the cake cutting, so she was selectively hearing in quotes.
How's she going to sober him up? Why is she trying to sober him up? Just let him ruin the party.
It sounds like she was very uncomfortable. We tried to get him to stop talking and drink water. However, he had a lot to say about Lisa. He was complaining about how pregnancy ruined Lisa's body and how a baby ruined his life. This is the baby's first birthday party.
This might be Tito.
Tito Garza?
Yeah.
Does he complain about that stuff?
No, but he just is my friend. And he has a child.
That'd be crazy. Does he have a brother who's a lot nicer than him?
No, Tito's pretty nice, I feel like.
Is Tito's wife all busted now?
No, she actually looks fine.
Huh, interesting.
So I don't know. I just was saying it because he's my friend with a baby.
Shout out Tito Garza.
Shout out Texas comedian Tito Garza. Tito Garza can't speak a lick of Spanish.
They says, Amy and I kept looking at each other awkwardly and we were soon going to leave him be. We didn't leave the conversation soon enough. He was complaining about his sex life or lack thereof and commenting on how desperately he wanted to have sex with someone fit like Amy.
Yeah, he just jealous, bro.
This made us both extremely uncomfortable. Amy left, quickly apologizing to Lisa. I told him that he was a disgusting, gross man who needs some fucking help before I left.
All right, so here's the deal. The one drunk brother sounds cool.
Yeah, he does sound like a fun time.
He sounds like a cool guy that's fun.
Yeah.
This dude sounds like a dork.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Does he want to bang your girlfriend? Yes. But he doesn't want to bang your girlfriend. He wouldn't do that to you, I don't think. I think he wants to bang a girl like your girlfriend, and he's jealous. And he was trying to say, hey, look at you. You got it pretty good. Don't let her ruin those fucking yambos by fucking shooting a kid out her pussy. You know what I'm saying?
It's usually not the yambos that get busted up.
Yeah, they do. They get all sagged out because they get filled with milk.
Timmy.
What?
Yeah, it's still pretty fucked up.
No, I mean, he's wrong. They're both wrong.
What, they're both wrong? What, for the main guy's wrong for having a brother?
The brother is wrong for being a bad dad and being drunk at the party. The other brother is wrong because what his brother was saying was pretty funny. And he should have laughed at him and not gotten so offended.
I don't know. I
would have had to see how he was talking. But that sounds like stuff that I would say.
He probably should have said it louder so that everyone can hear and everyone could have had a good laugh.
Yeah. And then I bet that's a party bit he does to everybody. That's what I would do.
Isn't my wife so fucking ugly after having my kid? Isn't this baby we're celebrating the worst thing to happen to all of us?
Also, bros before hoes. And that's your real bro.
That's a good point, Tim.
Damn.
And now he's putting him on blast on Reddit,
I know.
a place he probably reads.
That's crazy. Okay, go on.
Apparently, this made him super upset, and he started wailing at the party.
Wailing?
I think
like crying?
Like crying.
Or did he grab his axe?
That was pretty cool.
Thanks.
Yeah, no, I think he went like whale watching.
Oh,
because his wife was around.
God, I was so close to getting there.
Well, I pet the kitty. All right. Paul told everyone that the reason he was crying was because of my words to him. That's so funny.
If my brother called me a disgusting man, I would laugh so hard.
But also, like, you're being like such a major asshole. Someone calls you out on you start crying. That's like such a bitch move. Now you're like a sorority girl, like being like, I didn't cheat on you. They're lying.
I hate to do this.
Yeah.
But now the drunk brother is not cool. You can't be hanging out with a guy that cries all the time.
I don't know that.
That sucks. Dude, crying drunk friend? That's my worst friend.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I don't even really have any of those.
This guy is a lost man, and he is just flailing.
Yeah.
He's wailing and flailing.
Yeah, he's pretty pissed that he has a child and his life is ended.
He got over quickly, but a few people told me I was wrong to shame a father on his child's birthday. I could have probably left without making a statement. Am I the asshole?
No. Well, I guess the answer to that question is no. The answer to a broader question of, are you an asshole in everyday life? Probably. Because you're a dork. And dorks are assholes. What do you think, Micah?
I don't know. I think neither of them are fuckable.
Mm.
They both sound... Although he did swing Amy, and she is fit. But I bet she's, like, fit in a more granola-y way, you know?
She's probably fit in, like, a butterface way.
Yeah.
Where she has, like, a cleft palate.
Yeah, that's why he meant, like Amy. Fit like Amy, but
Yeah.
face like Lisa.
Yes. I want a face like Lisa and a body like Amy.
Whoa.
And then he's on his guitar. He's like...
I don't know. I think, like, can you make fun? Can you be mean to someone when they're hosting a party? I think yes. If you're being mean to the reason the party's there,
If the
celebrant,
if the party man is being mean to you, here's the deal in life. If a person's being mean to you, you're allowed to be mean back to them.
I think you're right, Tim.
And that's just a little
That's called eye for an eye.
And which makes the whole world blind.
Mm-hmm. So that's bad. That's bad, actually.
It's good. Then you get extrasensory hearing. And then we all become Daredevil.
Cool.
Yep. Pretty good. All right. So is that the hot take of the week?
That's the hot take.
All right. Now it's time for... It's time for the news with Tim McLaughlin. Hey, well, it's me, Tim. Welcome to the news. Police. This is from the Associated Press.
All right.
It says, police, California burglar forgot keys inside crime scene.
That's pretty funny.
It's all right. There we go. Already a good start.
The crime scene was his asshole. What's that jangling?
The doctor / detective, Dr. James Moriarty, Dr. Professor James Moriarty, San Rafael. Moriarty would never forget his keys. He's so meticulous and dastardly. San Rafael, California. A Northern California burglar returned to the scene of the crime this weekend after he forgot his keys inside a donut company's corporate office.
I'm pretty sure this was an episode of Columbo.
I bet it was. The thief stole some petty cash from Johnny's Donuts office in San Francisco Bay Area on Saturday night, police said. In another twist, that's funny, like a donut.
Yeah, I do think they were trying to make a pun right there.
He grabbed the keys to a bakery vehicle, but didn't steal the vehicle itself. San Rafael police are seeking the public's help to identify the burglar, who used an unknown tool to manipulate, in quotes, the office's doorknob and get inside around 10 p.m. What if his dick is shaped like a key?
Yeah, and that's why it went into a butt.
Yeah, and he had to fuck a guy's ass.
That's right.
And the guy came so hard it shot the door down.
And I guessed this before we knew it was in San Francisco. But you got to be careful because that monkeypox is out there.
You do. Gays, listen. Listen up, gays. Little PSA from your good friend and ally, Tim.
You know our wide-ranging gay fans.
We might have a few. Listen, shut up for a second, everyone. Gays, it's I, Tim McLaughlin, your leader and ally. Go get monkeypox vaccinations, you fucking homos.
Timothy.
What? They're gay. They got to get their monkeypox vaccination so they don't get it. It looks fucking terrible.
That's a real public service announcement. It's also, they say it's not just gay people, but okay.
All right, but gay people are the only ones who are allowed to get the vaccination here in New York.
That's true.
So gays, do yourself a little favor.
They probably have just like a little tracking device, and it's like too little too late. They already have Grindr.
It's giving monkeypox vaccination. Okay. According to Lieutenant Dan Fink. Lieutenant Dan Fink? What a stupid bitch-ass cop name. The crime was reported to police on Monday. Surveillance video shows the man moving between the office and back storage area where he pried open a filing cabinet. Whoa, this guy's a real fucking Danny Ocean.
Euphemism, of course.
For a man's
butt cheeks.
Yes. The lieutenant said the thief took a bank bag, or his nutsack, with an unknown amount of cash. Oh my God, what if he took a bag with just a big dollar sign on it?
That'd be funny.
Part of the investigating is finding out why the specific business was targeted, he said. I would bet that the guy was close to the business, and he's a drug addict, and he thought, Hey, I bet I can get in this door and maybe find some cash or something in here to sell.
I was thinking it was a disgruntled ex-employee.
Could be. Could be. We just don't know. Craig Blum, founder of Johnny Donuts, said his company plans to deliver a few dozen donuts to the San Rafael police officers, which they were already doing in the first place, who came to our aid to ensure that we can continue serving our community handcrafted donuts without interruption. Cool. It was an unfortunate incident, but we're glad no donuts or team members were harmed. You're glad no donuts or team members? Oh my God. This guy is trying too hard. Sometimes even the thought of a donut makes you do crazy things.
I bet they robbed it themselves for the free publicity.
That sucks. This ends with the donut guy.
Didn't even say how much money it was, right?
It said it was a bag with a money sign on it.
Really?
No, it was a bank bag. That's why I thought it would have a money sign.
I bet it was an inside job.
You think so?
Yeah, that's where the whole.
Well, they have a picture of him, so they would have known if it was someone that works there.
They do have a picture of him?
Yeah, they have him on security camera. That's why at the very beginning of the article it said, we're looking for people to help identify.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean they have his face.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I guess that doesn't mean that they have his face. You're right about that. But yeah, so donut thief on the loose. Hopefully one day he will be taken into custody.
Into custody.
Hey, and now it's time for Micah's favorite segment.
Yay.
Reviews for the podcast.
Fuck yeah.
This is where you, the listener, can go on Apple iTunes and write a review. We would like it to be 5 stars, but it does not have to be. You can follow your heart and review the podcast however you'd like. Today, our review is from The Holy Ghost. The Holee, so the Holy.
Ooh, I wonder if he's the one who did the donut robbery because of the holes.
Hey, Ghost, GH0ST. Was that from Dogma? You know how to make a holy bartender? And then he shoots him a bunch of times?
I don't remember that.
Oh, okay. Greatest hang possible! Exclamation point.
Whoa,
5
shit.
stars.
God damn, that sounds awesome.
These hangs are great. The hosts, Micah and Tim, I am the host, having me laughing like an Albanian every week. This is the perfect podcast to listen to while I'm taking my morning waffle stomp. Gross.
Yeah. The waffle stomp lives.
Or taking a dying bird to a hippie sanctuary. Probably the worst day of our relationship. When Micah had to save a bird. That was so lame. And then it says in parentheses, shout out to Toes, who is on a box over here. I don't know if she'll be in the shot today. The podcast has everything. Hot takes, funny news stories, and the best tips on being a great hang. Keep up the great work. Thanks, Holy Ghost.
That was a great review.
Hopefully the father and son will review next.
Oh, shit. Yeah, for all you Christo-fascist pigs out there.
Yeah, if you want to get into some Christo-fascism, I also have some crypto-fascism for you as well. Here's the thing. I think I watched a whole thing about, the apes, the NFT.
Bored Ape. Yeah.
The Bored Ape NFT. I watched a whole thing about how it's like a Nazi. It's like a big white supremacist Nazi thing.
Wait, is that true?
I watched like an hour and a half documentary about it.
What makes them Nazis?
Well, let's look.
Is it because of their hat and stuff?
Not because of the hat. Bored Ape Nazi. Here we go. So, images. So you see the Bored Ape here? Mm-hmm. And you see that. So here's the Bored Ape design here, where it says the Bored Ape Yacht Club, and it's their little patch where it says BAYC. Yeah. Now here's the Waffen Tokenkampf.
The Waffle Coffin Stomp.
The Waffle Stompinators, the Nazi Waffle Stompers, and you see their design here?
Yes.
Oh, geez, Toe, are you okay?
I think she's fine.
Okay.
Yeah,
Toe.
she surfed off the thing. Well, now she's scratching her head. You okay, Toes?
Toe just fell down. She seems all right. Did she land right on her feet?
Yeah, it looks like she's okay because she was on top of it the whole time.
Yeah.
You all right? She seems all right.
Okay,
Here,
good.
let me just investigate her real fast.
All right, Toe's getting investigated on whether or not she's okay. I think she is. I'll talk more about this Bored Ape Nazi situation. So, a lot of some of the artists, I think, came out and said that it's like a Nazi scam. It's like a scam. Bored Ape Yacht Club is Nazi and started by neo-Nazis, is what it says here. So there's like a lot of different parallels to.
It was started by Nazis and neo-Nazis?
I don't know. People say that shit all the time. So I mean, the term Nazi gets thrown around so much anymore. I feel like it's lost. Also, man, I saw a bunch of these things move on the screen, but it turns out they don't move at all. All right. So that was.
That happens to me all the time. All right, Toe, we got to move closer to the mic.
Okay. So Toe is now here because she fell. If you heard the clatter, that was Toe falling from our new thing, and now she's going to post up right in the middle, which is a good spot. And if you'd like to see her, you can go to patreon.com/greathang, where you get all the hot Toe action. All right. Let's see.
That was a good review. Is that the only one?
That was our only review this week. And now we have to get into it. Tips for being a great hang.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want me to go first, or do you want to go first?
You go first.
All right, here's my tip. If you're at a party and you get real drunk, don't cry.
Yeah.
Don't be crying at a party, especially if it's your party. And I know the song says, it's my party, I can cry if I want to. You can't. You're not allowed to. It bums everybody out. It ruins the party. Don't cry. If you have to cry, just leave. Just leave your own home. Leave your home, go on a walk. Cry out in nature where no one can see you but God. And God's not even real, so no one's really even looking at you. But if you're at a party and you feel the tears welling up, just head on out of there, baby. Don't ruin it by fucking bringing everybody else down, because then everybody else who's drunk is going to be coming to you being like, oh my God, what's wrong? Are you okay? And now they're not paying attention to me throwing grapes into my damn mouth.
That's true.
Also, have a couple party tricks.
Like catching grapes in your mouth.
Like catching grapes in your mouth.
Or chasing them around on the floor with your mouth after they've already fallen and you failed to catch them.
It's called the vacuum cleaner.
And then let someone shove some grapes up your ass while you're on all fours and you're too drunk to notice.
I wasn't too drunk to notice. I just pretended I didn't.
Did you ever find those?
Yeah, I ate them.
Oh, good.
All right, Micah, now your turn to do a tip.
All right, here's my party tip. If you're ever violently ill and you're at a party, just pretend like everything's fine and be really awkward and quiet.
Yeah, is that what you did this weekend in Newport?
Yeah.
And how do you think that worked out for you?
I ended up having to tell everybody I felt violently ill.
Yes.
Because everyone was like, what's wrong with her? Why is she being so lame? And I was like, because I might barf on you.
Yes. And then what did you do the next night?
Then I got sick again by overeating.
Like a 5-year-old child.
Like a dog. That was so much food. What was I supposed to do? Not eat it?
There you go.
My ass is covered in dirt. What am I supposed to do? Not eat it?
Toe is now licking her ass on camera. And this can only be seen at patreon.com/greathang. Even though I did start a YouTube channel for the show. All the free episodes I'm going to put on YouTube. And all the, and then we have, of course, the Patreon episodes where you can watch the Patreon or listen to the Patreon episodes. But I started a YouTube channel. I think it's Great Hang Podcast on YouTube. Let me look real quick. So if you guys want to check that out, you're more than welcome to check out our YouTube channel, Great Hang Podcast. So check that out. We'll have the video for the episode every Wednesday. Toe is now freshly cleaned asshole and up and about. Okay, Micah, do you have anything else?
About party hanging tips?
Party hanging tips, anything else you'd like to bring up on the show?
No, I mean, I'm kind of hot right now. It's kind of warm in here. I like to get the air on.
Yes. All right. Then it's time for sign-offs.
Wait, we didn't get any party tips from the fans?
We did. I looked it up. Let me look one more time. Micah Vamp.
If you guys have any great party tips or something you think we're missing, please feel free to email them to us at
greathangpod@gmail.com.
That's greathangpod@gmail.com, where you can send all of your party tips and prove how cool you are. And we'll believe you. Unless your tip sucks.
We got to fill in a little bit of time here.
Why?
Because we're at like 35 minutes.
Oh.
So we got to get to at least 45 minutes.
Why?
Because that's how time our time is, and when we do time.
Oh, what? Are you okay?
Yes. Here we go.
All right, everybody, you ready for the vamping 15 minutes of time?
Should I lend my boyfriend money to buy a car?
No. Next.
I'm 21. My boyfriend is 25.
Definitely not.
And
Next.
I've been with him for 2.5 years. So wait. She was 2.5 years. She was 18 and a half, and he was 22
That's
and a
legal.
half? Okay. He has never missed a payment and has a pretty decent job for now. He's leasing a really nice Honda CR-V right now, but he is thinking of giving that up and purchasing a used car to cut down on his debts. His debts are student loan and his car loan. I offered to lend him $9,000.
You don't need that much money for a used car. What the fuck are you doing?
But then he still has a debt to you for $9,000.
Yeah, but interest free.
Yeah. All right.
Theoretically. What if she was charging him a vig?
Yeah, that'd be funny.
That'd
She
be
charging
cool,
him
though.
even more.
Then yeah, you should definitely do it, bitch. Make a little money if someone's gonna get owed interest.
This one's short, and we'll be done with it.
Okay.
The girl I'm talking to is really dry over text, but really great IRL.
I wouldn't understand that at all.
The girl, well, you know what's happening here. She's like boring to text, but in real life, she's very fun.
Yeah, what do you think? I thought it was.
Oh, you said I didn't understand that at all.
No, I meant I don't understand how someone can be so boring on text and fun in real life.
Oh.
I feel like it's so much easier to be fun over text and boring in real life.
So the title pretty much explains it.
Yeah.
She sends one sentence answers on messages, but will spend hours talking in real life. Sometimes the odd video being sent, but hardly any other messages. Please help, smiley face. Now here's the fun part. Edit. The bag has been fumbled. Thanks for the help, everyone.
The bag has been fumbled.
Yeah, he fucked up and she dumped him.
Oh, that's funny.
All right.
The bag has been fumbled.
I like that. I just like the bag has been fumbled. Thanks for the help, everyone. That's very funny. Listen, man, you fucked up. Just who cares? Listen, what do you need a girl to text you all the fucking time for anyway?
You want to know something, though? I know exactly what happened.
What?
In my heart of hearts, I know what happened.
Yeah.
She was not interested in him. When they hung out in person, she was probably getting drunk and talking about herself and having a great time because fun people like to have fun all the time. But when you weren't around her, you weren't interesting to her.
Yeah. Well, there you go. And that's a little sage advice from old Sage Face. All right, now it's time for sign-offs.
Already? So
Yeah.
soon?
Well, now we're near 40 minutes. I just
How
didn't
much?
want to.
We killed 5 whole minutes just now?
I mean, we will with the sign-offs.
Oh, man. 2.5 minutes per sign off?
I mean, I just didn't want to be under 40 minutes. It just seems like a little over 40 is the best time for a podcast.
And the best age for a person.
Hey.
Signing off.
Oh.
It is me, your grumpy gal,
Wow.
who is sorry to Timmy for all the mental distress he incurred while hanging the curtain rod.
Thank you.
He curtain rodded.
Wow, Micah, no. That causes more
This
mental
is my
distress.
sign off.
All right, go ahead.
It is your diaper. handing off. I fumbled the bag. I'm not gonna lie. I fumbled the bag. I'm hot. I'm not thinking very well, and I'm a little hungover. It's Micah Fox.
All right, Micah did get pretty tanked last night. Smelled like a damn distillery when she came home. And it is I, the leader of the gays. Oh, sorry. Signing off. It is I, the leader of the gays. The hero who will lead the gays into a new era where they will be the only ones allowed to get married. Your monkeypox truther. your Patreon dad, your free feed best friend, Timothy Grady McLaughlin II. Thank you. And I hope you have a great rest of the day.